Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So of course you guys see me in the process of packing all you guys' orders. Thank you so much for the support. I did want to talk about something that I think would be very helpful for a small business, especially if you are in your first year or thinking about getting started, and something that I did. So I have my site on Shopify. I love Shopify, okay? Love it. It is a user-friendly system, especially for those people who are just starting off in business. I have a Shopify plan that I pay $40 for each month. And I honestly think it's worth it. I know some people have Etsy, and I also have an Etsy. I'm going to be getting rid of my Etsy at the end of the year, but I do have an Etsy and Shopify. I prefer Shopify for several reasons. One, because I can customize my site, and I love doing that, especially when there's a new launch. The second thing is that Shopify has been very helpful in helping me grow my business, okay? I say this because Shopify actually gives Shopify Capital, okay? And that's like a loan that you can take from your business, for your business, I'm sorry. So they give you loans based off of your sales. And I think about, I want to say 6 months in is when I got my first loan. Is that right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay, 8 months. I'm sorry. I got my first loan 8 months in, and it was a loan for $1,200. Okay. And they give you about a year to pay these loans back, actually more than a year, I believe. And there's a certain interest rate, of course, on those loans. But I was able to pay that loan off within a month and a half because I knew that the sales would be there. I actually got it in August when I had a major launch, and it went very well. And of course, I wanted to be able to bring more product into my shop. And in order for me not to use all of my money, that came in handy. It was the first time I used it, and it was amazing. I love the fact that they have this option, y'all. So yes, I was able to pay it back within a month and a half. And it didn't even feel like it was anything hard to pay back because the sales I knew were coming in consistently. You do have to pay it back based on your daily sales every single day. And then of course, if you can't pay it, if you're not getting sales and you have this loan out, you probably will have to pay out of pocket. But before I even made that decision to get the loan, I already knew that I would have the sales coming in. So I was not worried about that. And then after I paid it off, they actually offered me a higher amount, which is really cool. And I think that for any business, again, if that's something that you are looking into, or if you have Shopify and you're like, I don't know if I want to do it. For me, it worked perfectly because it allowed me to get more inventory in. And again, I was able to pay it back fairly quickly, even though they gave me a long time. So highly suggest Shopify just for that reason alone, y'all. And I hope that was very helpful for someone. My tripod is broken, and this tripod was very expensive. I need to take it back to Best Buy. I've tried, by the way, welcome back to a new vlog. Welcome back to a new studio vlog. So we are finishing up orders for the week. I think I have about maybe 8 or 9 more to go. I gotta count. It has been a very not hectic, but it's been a very busy, yesterday was extremely busy. I worked, first of all, I traveled all week yesterday for work. And then on Friday, I got back home from out of state. And then I had to still work, and I worked up until 4 o'clock. And from 4 to 9, I did orders because I had so many that came in. And one thing about me, I don't like doing orders during the week anymore. I really try to knock them out on the weekend. But when I have that many orders, I think this one is messed up. Yeah. When I have that many orders, I just I have that many orders. I really try to not knock them out as fast as I can, but when I have that many orders, I have no choice but to like do orders after work. But the weekends is typically when I try to clear out my orders. On Sundays after church, that's like my work day. Granted, I don't want to be working from like every weekend, but during the work week, I just found out that it's really hard to balance it. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out a schedule for myself. I gotta get another one of these. I got a lot, not a lot, but I'm thinking about creating like mystery bags. But I have some binders. I got a few things that I don't want to sell because I just don't like how it looks. But I feel like they'll be perfect for mystery bags because they're so functional. I don't want to sell them. Anyway, you guys, let me show you guys a sneak peek of a Black Friday item. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, anyways, I wanted to show you guys a really cool thing that we're gonna do for Black Friday. I'm not showing you all the product for Black Friday, but I do want to show you guys this because I want you to prepare, especially if you're looking to start your budgeting, if you want some stationery items on top of budgeting combined. Look at this. We are going to be doing mini bags, like budgeting bags, and they're going to come as, of course, a bundle that's like this, but for a really great price. So these are like mini caddies. Look how cute this is. Super adorable. But I figured I can I already have the items actually. Majority of them, of course, are going to be handmade, but I have some things that I'm going to be putting inside of these little these bags here. I don't know what I want to call them yet. I don't know, but I'm so excited because, again, you see the quantity. There's only 5 of each. So if you want like a mini refresher and stationery and challenges for a very great deal, Black Friday, these will be launching, and it's going to be so freaking adorable. The things that I have come up with, y'all are going to love them. All of my deals for Black Friday, I'm going to be calling them dash deals because I already have a section in my store that I call dash deals, and this is, to me, going to be considered a dash deal because it's such a steal. Like, what's going to come in it, you're going to be like, what, that for that? Yeah, that for that. So look out for these, y'all. And then I also got my new binders in, the ones that I told you guys. So I'm bringing 3 new binders to my shop next year. One of them is probably launching this year, honestly. Then the other 2 would definitely be launched next year. I am going to phase out, as you can see on my shop, I'm phasing out a lot of the items that probably didn't sell well. Things that I see all over the budgeting community, I'm probably going to be getting rid of. So that's what you're probably seeing in like the end of season sales on my Shopify site. And that's just because I'm just going to phase them out. I'm going to phase a lot of the things out, and I'm not bringing them back. So with that, I'm going to be making sure that I launch new binders next year that I am making or that I have sourced and I have not seen anywhere. And the first set of binders came, and when I say that, I am like shook. I was like, these are beautiful. I wrote the supplier, and I was like, I need another batch because I know they're gonna sell. They're beautiful. I haven't seen them anywhere, and I say never because they may be somewhere, another shop, but I haven't seen them. The colors are phenomenal, great quality. So I can't wait to show you guys that. And then the other 2 are actually being created because I customized them and I changed what I wanted the binders to look like. So I already paid for the samples. Hopefully I get them by December so I can do my batch that I want for next year. But you probably will still see, there's 2 binders that you may still see, which is the RE binder is not going to be, you guys probably don't even know what that is, but hold on. These are the binders that I have in my shop right now. This RE binder, these are no longer going to be sold in my shop come next year. So this here, which is on my shop, it's called the Bella. This will stay in stock throughout next year because I think these are great finds still, and I also think they're great quality, so I'll still have these. I am not going to be carrying these. I am going to carry the pebbled version of these, but this design itself, this will be my last year carrying them. I got some other ones, a new batch that I got in. After that, I won't be carrying these any longer. And then this pretty one, the Ariel, the A7. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to still carry these. I love the fact that I came up with the idea to have a different type of wristlet, which I'm so happy about because I don't see anyone in the budgeting community who actually does that with the straps. There was someone who reached out to me and told me that they're going to be doing it like probably like a week after I launched. They were like, you know, you inspired me and that whole thing. So there may be one person who's going to probably have the same concept as me, because that's what they told me. But I probably will, because I still want to have the same concept, but again, I want to be different. And if I see one person alone who's probably having the same concept, I most likely would change it. So I'll still have the straps, but I probably will design my own type of A7 binder or A7 wallet. That's what I'm thinking. I love these pebble ones though, but again, I keep seeing them all over the place. I want new things. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this, but the design may just look different next year for the A7 wallet. Still the same concept with the handle, but again, I just want it to be different, you know? So that's where my mind is now. Yeah. So if you see these and you want them, definitely get it, because I probably won't be bringing them back. It just depends on, again, not bringing this back. We will bring these binders back here. We're not bringing these back. I don't know. So I really love this, but again, I want to be different. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see about this one. Anyways, we've talked for 10 minutes, so I need to keep going. And I'm watching a Lifetime movie that's really, really good.
Starting something.